Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Eminence in Shadow Season 2 episode number 12 reaction, and this is the final episode of this season. So the previous episode, what happens is we get to see obviously like the whole situation is not really going well. Rose, especially with Rose, like Rose is kind of in a dilemma what to do, this and that, and she thinks that her mother is a hostage. But Shadow shows her the truth, and like in the end, like Rose is even more confused. She doesn't know what to do. But then Sid comes in and plays the Moonlight Sonata for her and tells her to, like to take make her choice. Like basically that. He gives like a very nice little like a speech, talking about the moonlight and everything, why he loves the moonlight and all that. But in the end, he tells her to make a decision which she feels is correct, and like take back control of her life again. um yeah. Also, Assad lost the ring and he realized that. So he's now shaken up because the whole succession has been transferred to the ring. So unless and until he has the ring, he won't be able to get the country, the kingdom. And Sid dropped the ring which Rose found. Like more misunderstanding ensure after that. And in the end, we what happens is that the a recorded like a thing from the king was in the ring, and it comes out and everyone gets to know the whole situation. Assad is in trouble. Now all the nobles who were backing Assad are jumping on him now, the jumping ship, while Rose is ready to defeat Assad. But lo and behold, Mordred comes out of nowhere and he summons Ragnarok, and Sid one shots it. So yeah, let's see what happens today. Now, like Mordred is baffled. Mordred's like the hell. But it's Sid we're talking about. He'll one shot the whole thing. So let's see. So yeah, this is episode 12. Let us see how this ends. So yeah, let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Well, your laughter will go. Oh, okay, here we go. Yep. Yeah. Highest. Interesting. Isn't highest the name of the season 1 opening? What is under shit? Yeah, Shadow Someone's there. Oh wait, he's still alive. I thought he just one shot it. Okay, it's still alive. Well, wait a minute. Everyone here was part of Shadow Garden? That's crazy. Bruh. I didn't realize that. That was actually. There we go. Yeah. Go. 666. Sid loves these type of things. Damn. Oh boy. Yeah, exactly. Wait, who's this? Wait, is this Beta? This is Beta. No, Epsilon. Oh, Epsilon and Beta, both of them. Yeah, how dare you? Okay. Bro, shut up. Nobody cares. Oh, wow. Damn. The insult. Right. Bro, you can't even fight the seven shadows. Like, what will you? Sid will slap you. Damn. Oh God. Ah. Damn. All these things. These gargoyle-looking things. Oh, there they are. Okay. Nice. Oh, Margaret. Yeah. She realized that she was wrong. Like, she realized that Rose wasn't at fault. Hmm. 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 Yep. She is the queen. Yeah. That's. You think that's a bad? Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. You think he takes those classes that you take? You know how to become a mob character? Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Damn. Damn. Well, obviously, like, what did you think? You think this moderator or whatever the hell his name is can do anything? Yeah. 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 Answer some questions. Hmm. Well, you don't have any choice here. Ah, yeah, that's true. You know, like, yeah, yeah, okay. What? Okay. No, parallel worlds, I'm guessing. Yep. All the okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Yeah, what is it then? Countless worlds do revolve around it. The light. Oh, that's how Sid was able to come here. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Oh, so this world was also like, ah. Oh, that's very interesting. So this world also didn't have magic at first, but then the collision happened. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Huh. Oh my. We okay. That's funny because in our world we have a okay, bro. Okay, that was a product of our world. All right. Yeah, because Aurora. Okay. Oh, there she is. Oh. Okay. Like the black rose. Okay. Yeah, it brings stuff from. Okay, interesting. Closing the gate. Oh. Hmm. Well, I'm pretty sure Sid probably is going to defeat Ragnarok anytime. Ah! Did Ragnarok fall on top of him? That'll be funny. Oh, it's a hand. Okay. Bruh. Well, time. Do you have plan B? Or maybe C? Yeah. Oh, 556. He's still screaming. What, you've gone completely mad now? Yeah. Yeah, go home and go to sleep. Damn, did he just. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to smack you and defeat you in. Oh my god, she's loving it. Wow. Well, he's not wrong. My god. Bro, you just wait. Is he in outer space? Okay. Oh, what the hell? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, it's fine. I yeah, okay, yeah. Ultimate destruction. He's going to use atomic, isn't he? Yep. Oh damn. He made the barrier. Yeah, he enclosed themselves in the barrier. Gratitude. Ooh. Okay, that was cool. Ooh, bruh. Damn, even Alexia's. I guess everyone's gonna see this. Yeah, it is. Wait, is that Victoria? I think that's her name. The vampire. Yeah. Who is that? Delta sleeping. Yeah. There you go. Everything's okay now. Yeah. What the hell is happening there? Wait. What the? Is that a black hole? What is that? Okay, that's a black hole, isn't it? Wait, what the? What happened there? Oh no, that is. Oh, I realized what that is. That's the one that. Oh, this girl is back in season one. You remember her? I think that's her, isn't it? Oh my God! Wait a minute. Is he going to get like going to come back to his world now? Oh my God! This I didn't expect this to happen. Wow. It makes sense because they're talking about the realms and everything. Wait, is this Haneka's voice actor? Yeah. I forgot her name. We saw her in the first episode. Oh my God, he's going to pop out here or something, I feel like. Whoa, wait. Wait, is she using a crowbar? Just like how Sid does? Wait, what? Wait a minute. For a moment I didn't clock that. Does she have superpowers or something? What's happening? What the? Who the hell is it? What's happening here? Oh my God. Wait, was this a dream? Oh no, it's not a dream. Great savior. Wait, isn't this the same guy who Sid fought in season one? It's the same people, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's those guys. Wow, this is literally like a repeat of what happened in episode one. Yeah, he remembers him. Oh my God, there he is. Literally a repeat of the first. Oh God, bro, and he actually has powers now. Stylish, yeah. Bandit Slayer or whatever the hell his name was. Bruh, brainless. Oh wow, the first season opening. Oh my God. He with his crowbar. Wow, that is crazy. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Damn, it's like a full circle. Oh boy. Wait, a few things have happened. First of all, it took me a while to properly realize because I was so like preoccupied with what's happening that this girl, she has like some kind of a power. Like in episode 1, that wasn't the case. So something must have happened after Shadow left for the other world. Like in this world, something weird is going on. And they call her the savior or whatever. Like, there must be a reason behind that. You know, like, like, obviously, like, this is like a fantasy, like a story. So, like, with everything that is happening, it took me at least like a few minutes to realize, like, wait a minute. How can she use, like, some supernatural powers? Isn't she a normal human being? So something has happened after that. After Shadow left this world. Okay, is that it? Oh, that's it. Well, I'm sure we'll get another season. Like it ended in a weird way, which indicates that there definitely will be a sequel. But I don't know how ahead the source material, that is the manga, I think, is. I'm not really sure. So they might need to wait for a few months before they like announce. Oh wait, you know what? Let me just check. Let me just check if they have some announcement or anything. Eminence in Shadow. Okay, season 2, and where is it? No, there isn't any season 3 announcement. Wait, there's an anime film? Wait. Is there a movie? I can see someone writing here that anime movie has been greenlit. Okay, that's interesting. This is the thing. If like this is one thing that I don't like obviously, like one thing good thing about movies is that a lot of budget. And a lot of budget means that they will do a good job in animating everything. However, one thing that doesn't really isn't really that good about movies is that you have to wait a long time. Number one, when the movies come out, it comes out in the theaters. We have to wait like 6 months after that for the Blu-ray to come out. Unless and until that time, and sometimes more than that, 7 months. So for anime, it's like, oh, it's out for everybody. For movie, it's like a very like long-winded process. That is the only like thing that I don't like about like movies, like because like recently this like Chainsaw Man like anime sequel has been revealed that it'll be a movie. Good thing is that it'll have a lot of budget and a lot of time for people, like it'll be a good thing, a good adaptation probably. But bad thing is like I don't know if like this is going to be like, oh, it's going to come out and 6 months later we're going to see it because it's only out in theaters, and then it'll take a while for the Blu-ray to come out and all that. I don't know. So this is the one thing that I don't like about movie adaptations. We have to wait for a long time. So I don't know, like if that's what's going to happen here as well. If that's the case, that it'll be a long wait. First the movie will have to come out, and then we'll have to wait for the Blu-ray. A long time for now, but we don't know. Sometimes like I do remember like a few movies. For example, I remember the recent Black Clover movie. It wasn't like that. It came out in Netflix immediately. It came, I don't know if it came out in the theaters or not, but it came out in Netflix on the same day, so everyone got to see it immediately. If it's something like that, then that'll be good. That'll be pretty good. But if it's like the traditional way, like how movie comes out, it comes out in theaters, then we have to wait for the Blu-ray. It'll be a long wait, and that's one thing that I'm not really that fond of. Like waiting for like 7 to 8 months for like to watch, like like that kind of thing. But nothing we can do about it. Let's wait. Yeah, and I think Eminence in Shadow is probably like I'm not really sure how ahead the manga is, but I feel like it probably is going to catch up to the manga. Because like that's what I think. I'm not really sure. So I feel like they might actually need a little bit of a break. Otherwise, like for the source material to go ahead a little bit and then they'll do it. So if that's the case, I guess movie is a good idea because they'll have a lot of time. And we'll have a lot of time as well. But like the way they ended it is so, I don't know. Like I wouldn't call it cliffhangery, but it's kind of like that because now we are like, oh my god, now what? Like he has been isekai'd back to his original world now, and his original world, something weird is happening there. Like, so okay. To get all the answers, we'll have to wait. If it's a movie, like I said, I'm not really sure. There isn't anything, like I can just see someone writing a comment that the movie has been greenlit. So I'm not even sure if that's authentic or not. So I might be completely wrong, you know. But yeah, let's wait. Okay, right. This episode, it was great. It was great and unpredictable, especially the ending. Wasn't expecting that. I thought like, oh, this episode is going to come in Mordred. Now I did think Mordred will be fighting Rose. That was wrong. In the previous episode, I was saying like, oh, I feel like Mordred is going to fight Rose because that will be appropriate. Because she's the queen and all that. No, the other two girls, I think Epsilon and Beta, or was it Epsilon and Beta? Who was it who was fighting her? Whoever, one of the girls, two of the girls were fighting him and defeated him. So I was wrong in that completely. But like I thought that what's going to happen is like, oh, they will be fighting like Mordred, they'll defeat Mordred, and like Rose will become the queen or something like that, and that's it. I thought that's what's going to happen, and Sid will, I don't know, like I don't know what he'll do. Like it's going to end in that way. So that's what I thought, and that was happening. That was going in that direction. Everything went like well. Sid used his atomic and all that, and then something happened which was completely unexpected. He gets sucked into one of those black hole realm or whatever they were talking about, and gets transported to his original world. And here he sees that something interesting is going on. It seems like a post-apocalyptic situation. Like the buildings are broken. They're calling that girl, I forgot her name. They're calling her Savior or something like that. And these guys are like kind of like I have superpowers or something. I don't know. That's what it seemed like. So all these things, and so it means like after Sid went or got isekai'd, something has happened in this world. And yeah, that was totally unexpected. However, I have to say, there's a few interesting things that they were talking about in this episode, especially with Mordred explaining the whole realm situation and everything. So, there's a few very interesting things he talks about. Number one, this world didn't have magic, So he says that it is possible that, okay, you know what? I'm just going to read this whole section. He says a lot of interesting things. Okay. Okay, he talks about the whole countless world, like like revolving around that one point. Sometimes they collide, and then they collide. Like something like stuff from one world gets like just transferred to another world, and that's what happens. One world loses things, one world gains things. Okay, occasionally they collide. When they do, the different worlds become connected. Obviously, one of the I'm guessing one such thing happened when Sid got transported here. It's like the two of the worlds collided, I'm guessing. Allow me to give an example of what could happen as a result. We once studied the ancient strata of our planet and discovered that before a certain period of time, magic did not exist in this world. This is a very important thing. He says, magic did not exist in the world, in this world. And that time period is exactly when our world collided with a realm, okay? In other words, magic flowed into our world from that realm. This means the magic that we have in this world now was taken from another world. Now, I'm not really sure if that means that the world that collided with him, the whole magic got transported here. So if that's the case, then this world has magic now. That world that had magic previously, which collided with it, became empty. It didn't have magic anymore. Like I said, I'm not sure if the whole thing gets transported or something. If that's the case, then that is crazy. That means one such world collided with this world, and all the magic got sucked up in this world. So imagine you are in a world where you are using magic and stuff, You go to sleep, next day you wake up and you realize everyone has lost their magic power. Magic doesn't exist, Just imagine the whole situation. Like, good God. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's what happened. There's a possibility that another world got completely devoid of magic after it collided with this world, because this world took away everything. Okay, as a result, our world's biosphere underwent a dramatic change. You know what's funny? They talk about how the dinosaurs became extinct because of that. That is hilarious. And that led to the decline of the dragons. Exactly 10 million years ago. They couldn't adapt to the magic that flowed into our world from the other. But then that brings out a question. What about the human beings? Wouldn't they be in the same boat? Wouldn't they also like disintegrate because they're not used to magic? He says those who could adapt to the new environment began to flourish in the dragon's stead. Another interesting thing he says, okay, a certain question remains about the theory. Could it be that we humans too, like the magic of its and its creatures, came here from other worlds? This thing. So, you know what? I feel like what Mordred says here kind of makes sense, because like I said, if the dinosaurs and the dragons got extinct because it wasn't able to keep up with the magic, the humans should do the same as well, wouldn't it? They're also not used to magic in this world. Wouldn't they disintegrate as well? So what Mordred says here kind of makes sense. It would make sense if all the humans that are living in this world are also from other worlds who are adapted to magic. And that is why, like obviously maybe this happened millions and millions of years ago. Maybe like when magic came to the world, all the dinosaurs got extinct, all the humans also died. Just think about this scenario. Also, while during collision, maybe, just maybe, not only the magic came in the world, but maybe a few humans from that world also got isekai'd here. So those humans who lived in that other world are already adapted to the magic. So they, after coming here, for them it is nothing new. You understand what I'm saying? So they are adapted to this environment. And they, like obviously there were a few of them, I'm guessing, but little by little they populated the world, and now everyone in this world, everyone is like their ancestors or something like that, and like that's what happened. Like this happened millions and millions of years ago. And like that is why all the people here nowadays all have magic and all are adapted to it, because they are descendants of the people who were from another world. If I understand what I'm saying, maybe that's what happened. It wouldn't surprise me, because it makes sense, like what Mordred says. If the dinosaurs weren't able to adapt to, how could the humans do it? They're in the same boat. So it is a possibility that the humans also died here, the native humans here all died, and maybe some humans from the other world who are already adapted to magic got isekai'd here. And they are the like ancestors of everyone here now that's living here. Something like that, I don't know. There are still unanswered questions about the races we call human. Okay, we are the only species with this much intellect that have managed to thrive. We're different. Could we really truly be inhabitants of this world? Magical creatures, magic power, various human races that have command over them. Since ancient time, all these things and more have come into this world from other realms. But in the same vein, some things have gone out of this world into those other realms. Okay, he talks about spirited away. Now, all that stuff. Oh, this part. This is so funny. He talks about Atlantis, which got spirited away. So yeah, Earth collided with this world. Atlantis probably got spirited away from this world to Earth, because we all know there is an underwater like ruins of Atlantis. We have found it underwater. So that's what happened. It probably got isekai. The whole Atlantis got isekai to our world when it collided with it. That is so interesting. Okay, this is an empirically proven fact. This world and the realms are influencing each other equally. Okay, so talk about the demon Diablos. Did he also come from other realms? No, the demon was certainly a product of our own world. Obviously, we know it was Aurora. Okay, but he says the creature that became the basis for the demon Diablos was a visitor for a realm. So he does say that the blueprint, I'm guessing, that's what he's saying, the creature that became the basis of Demon Diablos, that was an isekai like thing, from another realm. However, Aurora was the one who became the. You can see here, Aurora has been like used for experimentation, and you can see behind Aurora there's like an alien-looking thing like floating in the, in that like liquid. So I'm guessing that is like the basis for Diablos, while Aurora became the Diablos of this world. Okay, we call that world the first realm. Okay. We gained several pieces of wisdom from him. That is one of them, which is the black rose and all that. Okay, so there you go. Okay, and then he talks about how Rose's blood will is useful for this, his like royal blood, and how the king never really cooperated with them, and and that's why he died. All that stuff, he kind of says. So yeah, nothing much to talk about here. These were all the information that he revealed to us. A lot of information, a lot of interesting information. So here's the thing. I'm thinking now, how did Sid get magic? He came here and he was able to. He got magic, didn't he? So how did, and we have to remember one thing. Oh, we have to remember one thing. As far as I can remember, Sid wasn't really isekai'd here in a typical sense. What happened was that, correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a while I've seen episode 1 of season 1. So correct me if I'm wrong here. Like, his situation wasn't that he got isekai'd and he was born here from as a little. No, he was. Oh no, he was. I remember. He was actually born here as a little kid. Claire, I remember Claire coming, and Claire was like, "Oh, I have a brother," being very happy and everything. And Sid's mom like beat up his dad regularly or whatever. You remember that? Okay, okay. Wait a minute. No, he was born here in that sense, if you think about it. So, oh, maybe because of that. Like, what I was trying to think is that how did he get magic here? He was from that other world. So if he was born here in this world, I guess it would make sense, because what happened is, like, I'm guessing his soul got transported here. His body, which is obviously from this world, like a product of this world, that body is already adapted to magic and like knows about magic, and it's compatible with magic. So his soul just got transported here. It would make sense why he could use magic here, even though he was isekai here. Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. Or I don't know if that's how it works, but Okay, so that's that. And I'm trying to think here. You know what? Like, the whole situation in the world, like in the original world, in Earth, now that this is happening, something weird is going on over there as well. Like, you can see here, this girl, she talks about, she talks about how she's reminded of Sid. Nishino, oh, that's her name. Okay, Nishino. Okay, I cannot abandon my friends. I can handle it. Like, I want some mementos. Okay, wait a minute. Right, wait. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening in this world. Like I said, it looks like a post-apocalyptic world. So what the hell happened here after Sid got isekai'd? Okay, wait a minute. One thing. Nishino-san, are you really going? Yes, I cannot abandon my friends. But at night, I can handle it. Right, so they're talking about maybe some kind of a creature who like comes out at night or something. Another thing, like I said, she's walking, she takes out her baton, and it starts glowing. So what is this? She has magic now? What is happening here in this world? Another odd thing. So, from Moderate's explanation, I would guess that when Sid got isekai, that was the time when one world collided with another, and when that happened, maybe a little bit of magic from that world, like the world that collided, which is obviously the world that Sid is in, you know, that world, from that world, maybe a little bit of magic came in this world, and that is why Claire like awakened her magic power or something. Not only Claire, a lot of other people as well, I'm guessing. So, right, you know what? There's no use thinking about this now because we don't have much clues as to what's going on. But like, we have to just understand the basic like things that is happening. Like, I feel like we can guess a few things from Mordred's explanation. Like I said, when it collided, I'm guessing a little bit of magic from that world got transported here. And that's why Nishino can use her power or something, like this magic power or whatever that was. So, and now it has again collided. So now Sid has come back here again, I'm guessing. So, okay. Right. And I'm thinking now where this is going to go. Like, Sid will be here for for a few, like I'm guessing for a few, like like for a few amount of time. Probably, like, I don't know, maybe trying to make things okay here. And then what? Will he go back again? And if he goes back again, what? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I was always thinking, like, what happened to this girl? They showed her in first episode, and then there's complete, let's just cut her off from the whole story. And I actually forgot about her completely until this episode again. And now we are like, oh, interesting. So that's what's going on. I do remember another thing. Someone told me that the first episode in the anime actually wasn't like the way it played out in the anime. That didn't happen in the manga until very late. So, like the whole Nishino situation that happened never happened in the manga, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. It happens later. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like the way the anime did it is a little bit better because it kind of keeps the suspense. Like in the first episode of the anime, we get to see her, and then we completely cut her off, and now we're back with her again, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. It's more more suspenseful, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very surprised by the direction this is going, and this is very interesting. Looking forward to whatever's going to excuse me, whatever's going to happen now. Okay, so yeah, great episode. Let's see where this goes. Next season, or maybe whatever movie or anime, whatever form it will take. Let's see. All right, now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. So what happens in the first part of the episode is, like I thought Sid one-shotted Ragnarok, but that wasn't the case. He just injured it, and the Ragnarok just like healed himself up again. So Ragnarok is still there, and Mordred is like, oh, don't worry about it. Like that was a little bit of a hiccup. Like Ragnarok will defeat all of you. So yeah, he's still like very cocky, very prideful, and he's like, yeah, Ragnarok will take care of everything. So Sid starts fighting Ragnarok while the two Shadow Garden girls, Epsilon and was it Beta? I think so. I'm not sure. Started fighting against Mordred, and after that, okay, Rose goes off to try to help out the citizens, and Margaret also comes to like Rose, and obviously Margaret was feeling sorry because like she realized like her anger was completely like misplaced, because now that they got to hear the king himself tell all of these things, the pre-recorded like message, like she feels bad now. But Rose didn't even think about it. Rose was like, oh, you take care of the people over there. And Margaret was very surprised seeing this, because Margaret thought that Rose probably would like hold a grudge against her or something. Seeing that she doesn't even care about that, and she's more concerned about her citizens, made Margaret realize that yeah, Rose is a genuine, actually a worthy queen, because she's not really being petty or trying to hold grudges against Margaret, but she's thinking about what needs to be done now, which is help the people out. So yeah, and Margaret was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to help you out as much as I can. And while all of this is happening, Sid is fighting Ragnarok. Um, and yeah, and then we see Epsilon and Beta like completely beat up Mordred, and I'm like, come on, you cannot even fight these two. What can you do against Sid? But Mordred is like, oh, I don't worry about it. Like Ragnarok will take care of everything. And they're like, we'll see about that. Sid, like Shadow Sama is taking care of him. So yeah, and they're like, okay, you know what? Since you have this much faith in Ragnarok, why don't you give us all the information? While we are standing here waiting for the battle between Shadow and Ragnarok to end. Mordred is like, why should I do that? I love how, I think it was Beta, wasn't it, who completely like turned the whole thing around. She was like, oh, like if you're that confident, it shouldn't be a problem if you tell us, because Ragnarok will win according to you, and if that's what happens, then Ragnarok will defeat us all, will kill us all. So it doesn't even matter if you reveal the truth here. We'll all die according to you. That's how confident you are. So if that's how confident you are, you should tell us. Or maybe you don't have that much confidence. Maybe like you're scared. Mordred, obviously this is Mordred, prideful. He's like, oh, like, yeah, okay, I'll tell you. No problem. I have full faith in Ragnarok. And he starts talking about everything. And I just discussed about this whole section. I had read this whole section in the first part of the discussion section. So I'm not going to repeat that. But yeah, this whole thing, he kind of talks about the realms, about how this world didn't have magic, how the dinosaurs and everything got extinct because of that, and then the human race came in. And he also talks about how the human race in this world might be actually their origin might be from another world, who knows. And all these stuffs they tell. He also talks about Atlantis that disappeared from this world, talks about Diablos, whose basis was from a creature from another realm, and all that stuff. Talks about the royal family, about how the king made the whole situation even more complicated for them, and he's like, oh, thank God the king is dead. And then after all that, after he concludes his whole thing, he's like, yeah, now you're going to die. Ragnarok will be probably it's completing his job by the time I'm speaking about all of this. He must be done already. And while he's saying all of that, and while he's thinking that, yeah, anytime Ragnarok will come, and yeah, Ragnarok does end up coming, but his hand, it falls on top of him and he almost gets crushed down. And he realizes that Ragnarok actually is defeated by Sid. And he's like, oh, what is happening here? How is this possible? And he's like, oh, you know what? This must be a dream. Yeah, this is a dream. I'm sure of it. I'm just asleep. I'm going to wake up and see that everything is wrong here. And he's like in full denial mode, obviously, because makes sense. That big dragon, with that amount of power, one person defeated them. That is actually unbelievable. But he falls completely into full and he somehow fuses with Ragnarok, I think here, and he goes and starts fighting against Sid, and Sid takes him out into outer space. And obviously he took him out to outer space because he knew that he had to use atomic, and he cannot really use atomic there in front of everyone like that. They'll get roped into that whole thing. So he takes him to outer space, makes a barrier around him so that the explosion is contained within it, so that it doesn't affect all the other planets or the Earth. And then obviously he's like, yeah, he gives his whole speech I am atomic, and in the end, like just the whole place like blows up. Light, it's filled with light. It's so bright that Alexia was like, "Wait, is it morning? It's a bit too early today, isn't it?" And everyone's looking at the sky. The whole place was illuminated, and yeah, and there you go. Sid has done his job, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Shadow-sama, you did it!" And Shadow-sama's coming down, and then he's like, "There's like a part of the world that is kind of, contorting, kind of like a black hole kind of thing." And he's like, "Oh, what is this?" He goes and touches it. Gets sucked in. And you know what's funny? In no way did I expect him to get sucked into his original world. I actually thought that was a black hole or something. And I thought, like, wait a minute, he got sucked in. Now maybe he's like somewhere in outer space or something. Like, I don't know where he is. Like, maybe that's a wormhole or something. But in no way was I expecting him to get isekai back to his original world. And you can see in the original world, everything is broken down. And like I said, it's a post-apocalyptic kind of thing. And you can see here. Wait, what was her name? I again forgot her name. Oh my god. Nishino. Okay, there you go, Nishino. So here we see Nishino. And Nishino's talking about how, like the moonlight reminds her of Sid and all that, And you can see something is going on. Everyone's calling her savior, and like I'm guessing they're calling her savior because she probably has awakened to the powers or something. Now, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm guessing not everyone awakened to the powers or whatever. Maybe Nishino's the only one who can use it here, and that's why everyone's relying on her, and everyone's calling her like savior or something like that, because she's the only one who can use powers. And that is why she was like, I have to help my friends. Don't really know what's going on. She talks about helping her friends, so I'm guessing something has happened to her friends, and they're in a mission to bring them back or something. And that is why she is off. That guy did tell her that you need to be careful. Those things are. Wait, what does he say? At night, they. That's it. So I'm guessing this is like some kind of vampire or zombie situation going on. Post-apocalyptic situation, zombie outbreak, makes sense. Maybe like something like that is going on. That's why he says like at night they come out or something like that. So yeah, and she does say that I can handle it, and we can see why she said that, because I guess she has some kind of a power with that baton and that whole thing that she did. Anyways, so she's still thinking about Sid. And okay, wait a minute. A few other things she kind of says here, which gives us a little bit more clue about what's going on here. Here we go. It is something I always knew. No one they attack has a chance of surviving more than a day. There you go. They. I'm guessing that's probably whatever that is roaming around in the night. Most probably zombies or something like that. Right, so she's like, oh, it's getting late. And then these guys come in, and it's so crazy how these guys are the same guys who tried to attack her in episode 1. It's the same people. And you remember how Sid bashed this guy's head in? That's why one part of his head is like a cyborg type of thing. And it's the same dudes. And they captured Nishino again. And now, this guy is full on crazy, and he's like, oh, I'm going to kill you, and, tries to attack her, like grabs her throat and whatever. And then suddenly he hears of the sound, like someone's like walking on the, like the same thing that happened in episode 1. And he's like, what's that sound? Obviously he remembers it. It's like a PTSD to him, because he knows what happened after that. Sid came in and beat the crap out of him. And he, like, hearing the sound, he was like, oh no, something's happening. I've got a bad feeling about this. And Instead of breaking the thing and coming down, now Sid broke the whole damn roof this time. Obviously, he's Shadow. He can do that. And he broke the whole roof, came down, and like just immediately defeated this guy. And the other one is like, who are you? Who the hell are you? And he's like, my name is Shadow. He who lurks in the shadow in order to hunt the shadows. Yeah, and he immediately defeats everyone. And Nishino's like, Shadow. Right. Oh my god, that is crazy. And that's where it ended. Great way they ended it. It's like, like very suspenseful. We'll have to wait for the next season or the sequel, whatever's going to come. Now, you know what? I need to see something here. First of all, Nishino's voice actor is, I'm pretty sure it's Hanekawa Tsubasa. Wait a minute, let me check. Eminence in Shadow. However, I feel like Nishino's voice is very similar to Beta's voice. But I do know Beta's voice actor is Inori Minase, isn't it? I think so. Let me just check. Okay, Akane Nishino's voice actress, where is it? Yui Horie. And Beta's voice actress is Inori Minase. Obviously, like I know Beta's voice actress is Inori Minase. Yuri Horie. Is this the same voice actor as Hanekawa? Let me just check. I need to check this. There you go. Hanekawa Tsubasa. Yep. Well, obviously. Yeah, I knew it. Yui Horie. Hanekawa Tsubasa. Who else? Wait, who else? Carla in Fairy Tail, Chie in Persona, a few other people I'm sure of. Charlotte Corday from Fate Grand Order, Oreo from Fate Grand Order. Yep, yeah, there you go. So yeah, I was correct. So Nishino's voice actress is Hanekawa Tsubasa's voice actress, while Beta's voice actress is Inori Minase. But their voice, if you kind of like hear it a little bit, you'll see it's very similar, their pitch and everything is so similar, Beta's voice and this girl's voice. That is why, at first I was like, wait, is this Beta's voice? But then I was like, no, this is a little bit different. This isn't Beta's voice. This is Hanekawa Tsubasa. While Beta is Inori Minase. So, like that whole thing. So yeah, okay, there you go. It's cleared up now. So there you go. That was it. That was my reaction of this episode. This was Eminence in Shadow Season 2. And yeah, let's see. This ended in a very interesting way. In a very interesting, section. Now, I'm looking forward to the sequel whenever it's going to come. I'm guessing it's probably going to take a while now. Let's wait, let's wait, keep our patience, and yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. And obviously this has ended. This was a seasonal anime. Another anime is going to replace this. I've already made a video talking about all the animes I'll be reacting to in 2024 winter. I'll also make a community post later on at the end of December where I'll make, usually the post that I make, stating all the animes and which day I will be reacting to them. I'll do that at the end of December. But some new animes will obviously be replacing this. So yeah, there you go. So that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.